I'm in my car and I'm about to leave the house and go pick up some donuts and go to my friend's house because she just gave birth. I cannot believe I have a friend that has a baby. I mean, I have like met people who are moms and have become friends with them, but I've never had like a really, really close friend of mine that we had experiences together and then they got pregnant and I kind of watched them through the pregnancy journey and like give birth. So I really feel emotionally attached to this baby boy. I am so excited to meet him and to just see her, and yeah, it's crazy. I really feel like we're growing up. But anyway, I'm going to pick up some donuts on my way there because I asked her if she was craving anything. And she was like, oh, nothing. But I was like, are you sure? What about sushi? What about donuts? She's like, wait, actually, donuts. There's this place here in Austin that my friend Danielle actually discovered or whatever, told me about. It's called the Salty Donut and it's on South Congress and it's insane. Last week or 2 weeks ago when I had my engagement party, I did like a hungover, chill by the pool vibe, and she brought those donuts and they disappeared in 5 minutes. So I think that's what I'm gonna get for her. It's a beautiful day. I've had quite a chill morning. I got to work out and then I went on a run. Shockingly, I usually walk my dog, but this morning I felt like running and I hate running, so I don't really know what got into me. I think maybe because I'm finally able to kind of use my knee in a way that I haven't been able to for the better part of the year, or all year actually, because I injured myself in January. So anyway, I did that. I made some breakfast, showered, emails, calls, blah, blah, blah. And right now it's noon. I can't remember the last time I went to a friend's house in the middle of the day on a Thursday, but a baby, that's gonna make me go to a friend's house in the middle of the day on a Thursday. Thank you. Have a good We are back in the car. I am looking a little bit crazy because I have all of these like stickers in my face that have these little needles on them. I'm just leaving my physical therapist's office and he is amazing, honestly. I think a genius. I actually have two physical therapists. One helps me with strength training for my knee that I tore earlier this year and had to have surgery for, and then my other physical therapist is more works on my tissue around my knee and like manipulates the tissue and like massages it and needles me, etc. But then he also helps me with some residue stuff that I have from a car crash I was in 5 years ago, which is a whole other story. I think I want to do a story time on it at some point, but it's just been really hard for me to talk about, not because of how the experience affects me anymore at all, but more so because I don't want to share this experience on social media for sympathy, like, oh my god, this really bad thing happened to me. I more want to share it for inspo because it was just very heavy and I got really, really, really injured and things were really, really bad. And I really pulled myself out of it, both physically and mentally. And I think that when you have a health problem, you really have to advocate for yourself when you're dealing with doctors and the medical system and how that affects your brain. And honestly, I could go on about this forever. I just haven't found the right way to talk about it in the way that I want to, in a way that is positive and helpful. I feel positive and I know I have been helpful to a lot of people in my life that have come to me for advice, but yeah, Anyway, that's all to come back to these needles on my face. This guy that I go to really helps me with stuff I'm still struggling with from my accident, my knee, and then he also works a lot with the nervous system. So usually he'll put like actual needles in my face. That really helps calm down your vagus nerve, and it really sets the tone for his practice, because the vagus nerve is what gives you headaches or stress, so it really helps calm you down. And then he'll work on you. He's honestly just a magician and has completely transformed my life for the better. But today he used these little stickers because I can go home with them and they could just kind of keep working their magic throughout the day. My friend's baby was so cute. It gave me baby fever, but we have a long way to go to the wedding, guys. I have not been home for too long. I think it's been 2.5 hours since I left, and it's really starting to stress me out. I really need to finish some work, and then, yeah, so I'm gonna go home now and do that, and also walk my dog. Fun fact is that I actually hate drinking coffee, and energy drinks really wire me up. So sometimes I need a little pick me up, and I don't like having more than one matcha a day. So I really love these blue hot sodas, and this orange flavor, and then this other one, it's like a pink one. These two I would die on a hill for. They are not energy drinks, they're just like better for you sodas, but I feel like the ice in an iced cup and the fizz really wakes me up. And I'm really trying to have a healthy snack instead of going for a bag of pretzels or something, because the restaurant I'm going to tonight for the anniversary is a steakhouse, and the food is so heavy and delicious, so I want to be hungry. You want another bite? So I'm kind of improvising with what I have. This is my favorite beef jerky, and I love snacking on this. And then we had some sauerkraut, so I'm just eating some of that, some cheese, and I really like it. It's only 6:30 and it's pitch black outside. I really am not a fan of daylight savings, guys, but I need to start getting ready for this event, because even though I'm planning on going in an hour, I actually have a call in 15 minutes. Oh my god, Jax is being so cute. Oh, hello, little baby. Hello, little baby. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, Mr. Jax. Brief intermission. Yeah, even though I'm going to this event at 7:30, I have a call in 15 minutes, which I'm not looking forward to, because it's so late and I'm done with college for the day, but such is life. So I am going to try and get dressed before. A lot of you guys ask me how I put my outfits together, and I really think that's such a great question. There's a lot of different ways that I go about it. Sometimes I really want to wear a specific piece. Other times it's more of a vibe, so usually the vibes I go for are more classic, clean, blazer, t-shirt, jeans, loafers kind of vibe, or I really like a more Western vibe, or a more boho vibe. And tonight, I don't really frequently feel this vibe, but I'm feeling like a fun interesting vibe, like a floral print, a cheetah print, something. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put something like that together with the pressure of time. I might have to just go for an all black situation, but I'm gonna try. So let's see what we come up with. I could wear this skirt that I haven't worn yet. Or I could wear this vintage Dolce silk shirt with like cool pants and like a leopard bag. That could be cool. Okay, these are the pieces that are calling out to me for the vibe I have in mind. So now I'm going to try them on and try to build outfits around them, and then from there decide where to go. I have this vintage Dolce & Gabbana calf hair leopard print clutch, but I'm realizing it's not in my wall of bags, so I don't know where that is. Okay, I need a shower first because I've been in these clothes all day, so I'm going to do that real quick and then be right back. Here's what I'm thinking. If I were to wear this coat, I would probably wear a denim like this and like black boots and like a simple top and a fun bag. If I were to wear this dress, I'd probably wear stilettos and then a blazer. This is really oversized. And then if I were to wear this silk shirt, what I would wear is some sort of pant like of this tone and tuck it in and unbutton the buttons a little bit and wear like a bra and wear a pair of black boots and again a fun bag. I also just realized my jeans are unbuttoned, which is great. I'm just looking if I'm kind of into this. And I think I am. Maybe if I found my leopard bag, that would be cool. But yeah, it's definitely the other way around. But I'm gonna try the other outfits on and also shower. So this is more to like gauge. This is cool. How are you?
Good, how are you? I just saw your email. Well, I won't take up too much time then.
So around probably 12:31. Thankfully that call was really quick, so I still have 30 minutes. This is the other outfit, but I don't know if I like this. I actually know that I don't like this, so I'm gonna change. I'm actually really into this. No. I don't know if I like that. So I actually have all my jackets over here. And I think maybe one of these coats would work better. I really wish it was fur season, but it's not. Even though I like it, I don't like how the dress is longer than the coat. I think I need to take this decision making offline and revert back because I need to focus and I don't have that much time. I went for a completely different vibe. Not entirely different. I still think there's maybe a little bit of spice to the outfit. Not as much as I was envisioning, but mostly because I realized I actually don't have that many interesting clothing pieces. I have a lot of timeless clothing pieces, but not a lot of spicy ones like what I was looking for. So I ended up wearing the jeans with his black boots and then this Skims body and this Helmet Lang vintage blazer that used to be my mom's. And I did go through my storage and I found the vintage Dolce pouch. And I think this is what makes it special. So it's got like the cap hair and the little suede details here that I love. So this makes it just instantly so much cooler than this, in my opinion. You may have noticed that I have two different bathrooms. There's one smaller one that you may have seen on camera. And that is the bathroom in my closet. And then there's this one, which is the master bath. And here I only have my basics. I have all my skincare here and then my basics in terms of makeup. So I can quickly get ready in the morning if I want to, but this is not where I do like my full beat and stuff. And then upstairs I have literally my entire makeup collection, and also my basics that I have here. I have the dupes upstairs, so if I want to fully get ready I don't have to go up and down. But I'm thinking I should put an eyeshadow palette down here because I really want some eyeshadow right now and I don't have one and I have to go upstairs. A real tragedy of life, I know. Do you feel bad for me? I really don't want to go upstairs, so I'm using this lip liner from Amalia as eyeshadow. And I think it's working. I think that did something. This little Makeup Forever eyeliner stick is on its last leg. I really need to shop for the Sephora sale. It's already been going on for a week and a lot of you guys have asked me for my recs. But the reason I haven't posted them is because I haven't even shopped for the sale myself and I really have to. I've just been so busy. I haven't had a chance to sit down and really look at what I want. And I know I come across as a shopaholic, but it may surprise you that I actually don't wait behind my keyboard for the sale to drop. Road spray is actually insane. Okay. Gotta go. Love you. It is Friday afternoon and I have had quite a busy day, mostly calls for work and then wedding stuff. And then something came over me and I also organized our storage room in the house, which was not messy, but it was not the way I wanted it to be. And I have been thinking about how I want to organize it for maybe 4 or 5 months. And I was just avoiding it because it's kind of a hassle. And finally today I did it and now I took a shower and I'm getting ready for the rest of the day. I don't really have anything to do, but if you watch my content, you know that even if I don't have a lot to do, I love getting ready. And so I thought I would show you also how I style my hair because I get so many questions and I have a ton of different ways that I like to style my hair. But I would say this is the main way I style my hair on wash days, and it's also my favorite way to wear my hair, which is just straight with a little bit of a bend. So really it's very simple. I just take a piece of hair and I begin kind of at the top and then towards the bottom I bend it inwards, and I'll just repeat the same thing. As you can tell, I've sectioned out the top part of my hair because we're going to treat that a little bit differently just to give it that blowout effect. But I really love styling my hair like this because when it's freshly washed, I think that it tends to hold less. Other styles and curls, at least for my hair, it's really thick and heavy, so it doesn't really hold styles very well. And I really like that silky, washed, clean, straight hair look. And then for the days that my hair is dirtier, I'll do curls or like messy beach waves. Okay, sorry you can't see me, but I basically take this section of hair and I pull it. I'll just kind of do the same thing to give it a little bit more volume and drop it in the back. I also don't use a ton of products when I do my hair like this. I use the Pureology leave-in conditioner after I wash my hair, and that's basically it. I'll put a little bit of oil once I'm done, but this is really like my clean hair look. It takes me 5 minutes, maybe less, so it's really nice. Okay. this is it. It looks like a blowout too, but it's really not, and it's so easy. I'm using the Dyson hair straightener. This is an old one. I think I've had this for definitely 3 years, if not more. I have been using the Olaplex oil a lot, but it's in my other bathroom right now, so I'm gonna use this Kerastase one and just rub it on my fingers, and even honestly pat some out and then run it over my hair and give it like the shiny look. I have to go to this jeweler here and get my husband's watch size. So he's on a trip right now. He's back tomorrow, and he asked me if I could do it for him before he came back. And I will. And I also want to size this diamond bracelet my mom got me. It's so big on me. So I think I can make it a lot smaller and then maybe use the extra diamonds for earrings or something. So I'm gonna see if they can help me. I am debating whether I wanna cook in tonight and maybe have like a friend over, or if I should not have a friend over and just chill, or if I should just go grab a drink somewhere with a friend and like text someone. So I'm not sure. I did just do my hair, so I guess maybe I should go out, but I've been going out so much recently, and I'm also going to LA next week, so I don't really feel inclined. Okay, I'm about to head out, but I ordered a smoothie because I'm starving, and we're gonna try it together. I custom built my own, so it wasn't on the menu, and I've also never ordered anything from this place, so I hope it's good, because if it's not, I'm gonna be really sad. Oof. That is not good. I think it's my fault though. Yeah, I don't even know what I was thinking. It's fine, I'm gonna drink it anyway. I also forgot that I have to go to this, I mean, I don't have to go, but I'm invited to this, the Row trunk show at By George, which is a really cool retail store here. So I think I'm gonna pop in there on my way home from the jeweler, and then go to the store, and then hopefully by then I've decided what I want to do for dinner. I'm gonna show you my outfit. It's very Western and cute. I'm wearing a Kate shirt, a Kate belt, Kate jeans, and my sweet Tecovas boots. And then I'm gonna wear this cutie little Birkin. But now that I remembered about the Row thing, I'm wondering if I should throw something from the Row on. I honestly cannot be bothered to change. I really like my outfit. So I guess the answer to that is no. Guys, you may be guessing if I decided to go out or not, and this is your answer. Very predictable. If you know me, you know I just love to stay in. Also, I have had guests in my house, no kidding, for 5 weeks straight. So for 5 weeks in a row, I have had family or friends stay here. And obviously when you have people stay with you, you have to show them around and go and do stuff. So you don't get to chill, and I need to chill. In order to be happy, I need to have my chill time. And so, especially since I'm also hosting my father-in-law this weekend, I decided, he comes tomorrow. Well, he was here for 10 days last week, but him and my husband are somewhere on a little boys trip, and they're back tomorrow. He's only here for a night, but it is a Saturday night, and then I'm going to LA the following week. So this is really my only time to chill, and I just love it, especially now that obviously I live with my husband. I just really enjoy when I'm home alone, because There's nothing like putting a face mask on and eating in bed and watching YouTube and not having a boy in my ear telling me they want to watch an action movie and leaving their socks everywhere. I mean, obviously, I miss him at the same time, but sometimes you just want to be a girl on your own, you know? I ordered Thai food, this pad Thai with beef, and then I also got a curry because these are my two favorite things from this place and I really couldn't choose. We forgot to discuss about my little shopping trip today. I obviously, as you probably saw, tried on so many insane jewels as I was waiting for Jake's watches to be done, and honestly it was a little bit depressing because everything was so insanely priced. I mean, not even like remotely close to the earth. And coming from me, I feel like that says a lot, okay? So that was sad. They have so many amazing things. I mean, they have different price ranges, but the guy really showed me all the crazy things. And I was like, I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not that person, but I wish I was. But anyway, yeah, so that was fun. And then I went to the Row Trunk Show at By George, which is the best store here. And that was also really cool. I did not see, I saw one thing that I loved, which was also outrageously expensive, which was a fur coat. And I think they said it was like one of one. They don't sell it on the website or in New York at their flagship. It was just one special piece that they brought for the trunk show. But again, it was just insanely priced. And I actually do have a brown fur coat. So even if it was more reasonable, I wouldn't have ended up buying it, I don't think. And then everything else that they had there, I had either the same or similar from another brand or just wasn't calling to me, which is really nice because I ended up not spending any money, which is always a win.
On the Kardashians. Hi!
I watched maybe 5 YouTubes at this point. And I just fed Jax his dinner and I'm going to get ready for bed and take my makeup off. Apparently Neutrogena wipes, which is what I use to take my makeup off, have been recalled in Texas and some other locations. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so apparently they've been recalled in a bunch of places including Texas, so I can't use them anymore, which is really annoying. So I've been using this Garnier micellar water, which is fine. Honestly, it's not my fave. I need to go get the Bioderma one because that's better. I've been really craving froyo, so I'm gonna order that. And I have my order down. Unfortunately, there's no, oh my god, oh no, I thought it was closed for a minute. Unfortunately, there's no Go Greek in Austin, which is the best frozen yogurt place in the entire world. And because I am Greek, honestly, I'm quite picky with my frozen yogurt because I don't think you should be allowed to call it frozen yogurt if you can't taste the yogurt or if there's too much sugar. I want to taste the tardiness. And so when I'm in Austin, I get Pinkberry, which honestly is not the best in my opinion, but it's pretty freaking good. Okay, so Pinkberry, swirl with toppings, size medium, flavor original tart, toppings, Captain Crunch, and mochi. If you have not had frozen yogurt with mochi, I'm telling you, you're missing out. I'm gonna wash my face with this Dr. Barbara Sturm foam cleanser. This is the best cleanser in the world. I have not used a different cleanser in years. I always use the In Beauty serum, Elastic Skin Serum, but I ran out and I really need to shop the Sephora sale and I have not. So I'm really hoping it's still going on. I know it started last week on Thursday and I keep meaning to shop it, but I honestly haven't been I don't know, I haven't prioritized it, so I might do that tonight. Hopefully it's still going on, but I'm using the 6 peptide skin booster by COSRX, which is a Korean brand. They send me a humongous package with literally every single product you could imagine, and I'm low-key obsessed. I've really been using their stuff. Do a little In Beauty eye cream. This is really nice and thick, and I feel like I really need that right now. Then I go in with this retinol overnight cream by Skin Better Science. I really love this so much. I've been using it for a year, and I think it's really helped brighten my skin. Then I go in with the In Beauty moisturizer. If you follow me, you know that I'm obsessed with this moisturizer. It is not an ad. I mean, I do ads with them, but it's honestly a privilege that I get to do ads with them because I don't think I have loved anything so much ever. I recently got this Augustinus eyelash serum, and my eyelashes really are not very thick, so I'm hoping that's gonna help, but I don't really have high expectations if I'm honest with you. And then my eyebrow girl gives me this duo brow and lash thing. It's from Beautiful Brows and Lashes Professional. And I kind of brush up my eyebrows. Last step, I'm gonna use my Laneige lip mask. I lied, I do have one more step in my routine, and it's the Kerastase hair serum. So I do 2 pumps of this on the ends of my hair. I have really bad vision, and I wear contact lenses. So I try to take my contacts off at night and put my glasses on because that really helps your eyes rest and kind of get into the sleeping mode. Wow, I really have so much dog hair on me. I just got these eyeglasses. They're from Jacques Marie Mage, which is like an extremely fancy place to get your glasses from. People usually get like really nice sunglasses from there, but Jake had gifted me a pair of really nice eyeglasses from there really early in our dating life, and I absolutely adore them. It really, I don't know, made me wear glasses more than contacts, which is better for your eyes, I think. And then I haven't been able to find them for the last 3 months. I've looked for them everywhere. I don't understand where I could have lost them. Jax! I have a feeling I might have left them at the house we were renting in Aspen. Come on. Gonna take Jax out. But I've been really sad, and I've really been expecting to find them and thought that they were gonna appear somewhere, but that has not happened. So I decided to go and buy myself a new pair, and this is them, and I'm obsessed with them. And there's Jax. Hi, Jax. Jax really wants to show you guys his skills because he's actually extremely well trained. So we're gonna do a little show, okay? Good boy. Lie down. Good boy. Heel. Sit. Wait. Bark. Good job. Good boy. Oh, good job. Guys, I evil-eyed myself. I got my froyo, and they said no OG, which means they gave me a strawberry flavor. I hate flavored froyo, like I told you before. And also there's no Captain Crunch on this. I guess this is still pretty good. If it were chocolate, I wouldn't be able to do that. So I'm shopping for the Sephora sale. It turns out that it's still going on, which is great. I did not miss it. I have a list on my phone of everything that I want to buy. Here. They have everything now at Sephora. I think I just might read a chapter from my book before I put on something to watch because I'm so not tired. And also, I started this book maybe 6 months ago and then I really left it behind and I forgot about it. I started like another book and then another book and I never finished it, but it was such a great book. It is called The Guns of August and it recounts the outbreak of the First World War. I am a history junkie. I studied history in college and was kind of like AP, is that what they're called? Like high levels in high school, and it's always just, I've just studied history in my personal time. I love reading history books just in my own time. But this book is really dense, and so I got a little bit tired and I wanted to read some fiction and ultimately veered away from it. Although I will say it's quite narrative history, so it's not like you're just reading a bunch of facts. Regardless, I really want to finish this book. It's a like award-winning history book and I really think that I need to have it just as part of my personal knowledge. So I think I'm gonna do that and read an episode, oh my god, my brain, read a chapter or two, and then I think I might put like a Disney Christmas movie on. Morning vlog. We're on our little walk and I am going to walk to our neighborhood bakery and get some fresh sourdough, and I think then I'm gonna go grocery shopping because I didn't do that yesterday. It's a beautiful day, although I do wish it felt a little bit more like fall. It's quite warm, as you can tell I'm wearing a t-shirt, but it's still so pretty out. I love my little morning walk ritual. So Jackson and I go on a walk every single morning for 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how I feel and how much time I have. And even though I may have to wake up a little bit earlier in order to fit that into my day during work days, I wouldn't trade it for the world because it's such an amazing way to start your day. Very grounding, just to kind of immediately go outside. Guys, I wish I could tell you this was staged, but it's not because my camera is also out of battery, so I'm on my phone. My husband just sent me flowers, even though he's coming home in like an hour. He called me and said there was someone at the front door and I needed to sign for a package. And it's just these beautiful red roses, and he said it was because he's been gone for too long, but he literally left on Thursday and it's Saturday. No matter how long you've been dating someone, getting flowers is just the best feeling in the world. I'm gonna put these in some water. They're so pretty. Hi. I was just sitting outside reading, journaling, laptoping, chilling. I did take a shower, but I put on the same clothes